What's up, guys? This is the True Hookah King, and I'm gonna bring you another myth about hookah. This is one I forgot to mention in my last video. The fact that you should wash out your hoses after every use. I wouldn't prefer doing that. I really wouldn't recommend it, because when you do that, you can get water that's still trapped in here, and, well, the inside's metal, so it's gonna rust and you can inhale all kinds of, strange bacteria. Regardless, you're gonna get moisture in here, but I mean, if you wash it out, you're more prone to it, you know what I mean? So that's another thing, is washing out your hoses. I haven't washed this out since the day I bought it. Have not washed it out. And it works great. So, I mean, if you want to wash out your hoses, you can. I did that once, and I noticed it started tasting really bad and really harsh. It's not really, like, harsh, but just tasted nasty, And I learned that, well, it's because of washing it out. Now, after a while, you may have to replace your hose. It'll start tasting nasty regardless, and you may have to replace it. That's what happened with my last, well, not my last one, but one of my previous hookah hoses. It was a nice one too. It was all silver. The head of it was all silver and shiny and stuff. But I washed it out quite a few times, and that's what happened. One thing you guys need to be careful on is with your hookah hose, make sure that if you're sitting in a chair and you scoot up or whatever, make sure nobody steps on it. It doesn't get caught underneath one of the legs of the chair and you sit down, because it can actually crush it and may even put a hole in it. That's what happened to one of my friend's hookah hoses. A leg of a chair got caught underneath it, and they sat down and it crushed it, and they had a hole in it, and to do a temporary fix, it just took some electrical tape and just wrapped it up, and that did okay for a while. So just beware of that, because like I said, these are metal. You can crush them. Another myth. Another myth would be that the charcoal that you use. It doesn't matter really. Most people will say you shouldn't use the round instant lights because, I don't know, whatever reason, it heats them up too much or whatever. Everybody has their own opinions, but the round instant lights are going to work. The coconut shell natural charcoal, these will work. The easy light Japanese charcoals, these will work. In my opinion, I would say all natural wood charcoal is the best to use. The reason I say that is it's just, the hookah bars use them, and it just presents a more natural flavor, and it kind of just, I don't know, it's just, it smokes really nicely, really smoothly. Just something about my light. They last a long time. That's just what I prefer to use. All natural wood charcoal. If not, I usually use the easy lights Japanese charcoal, because they last quite a long time. So the myth that with charcoal, the round easy lights, not being good, they're good. Just like the coconut charcoals. They're fine. They're great. If you do go with an instant light, I would prefer these. I would prefer use a torch with them. I'll show you. Right here, chronic hookah coal. I prefer to use a torch just to heat it up quicker, but a lighter will work. Just gotta have some patience with it. And there you go. You know, those work excellent. They actually last longer than the round, you know, Three Kings or whatever hookah charcoal that you use. In my opinion. Of course, everyone may think the round ones last longer. But, yeah, guys, spread the word about the True Hookah King channel. Another Hookah Labs will be coming very soon, so keep a lookout for that. I will have it. Sorry I haven't gotten around to doing it. I should have a little bit more free time on my hands, so I'll be able to get around to that. So remember those myths I brought you about hookah, especially check the other video. Any other myths like one of them I heard was milk makes it sweeter. That's a hard one. Maybe with some flavors. Maybe it's really hard with milk though, because milk bubbles up and it can bubble up pretty high, so you gotta dilute it with water. A lot of water, you know, just a little bit of milk, like maybe that much milk and like the rest water. So it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, milk, I don't know. So on that myth that milk makes it sweeter, it's debatable, really. I can't really say it's not true, but in my experience, there wasn't really that much of a difference, you know what I mean? Maybe a slight one. So it really doesn't matter with milk. Now, this is not a myth. If you put ice in the chamber with your water, it'll make it easier to inhale. It's smoother. Yes, that is true. It is. I like it with ice. I find it's more enjoyable when the smoke is cooled. So that in fact is true. If you put ice in it, it's cooler, you know, and more enjoyable. And in my opinion, it actually brings out the flavor a lot more. So, I mean, you know, you can take that how you will. Anyways, like I said, spread the word, because I still have 116 subscribers. If I can get more, that'd be great. But I will be doing another Hookah Labs, and I'll be doing them more often. And like I said, when I hit 300 subscribers, I'll bring you a very special edition Hookah Labs that I'm sure a lot of you will enjoy and want to try, hands down. So be sure you get me those subscribers. This is the True Hookah King. Till next time.